fishing friends to another adventure. Ooh, the water is low. I got the crappie thunder from Lou's set up here, and I'm throwing a Slider Company, Charlie Brewer Slider Company whirly bee. White and chartreuse is their #1 seller, I'm guessing. So I'm going to be throwing this around and see if we can catch something. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised at the water, so there's been a lot of rain. The other side, it's kind of murky and muddy. Real stagnant. So I've made lots of videos here when this thing has been full, and I've been catching big bass, pike, all kinds of stuff. Ooh, I had something pop it there. One big rain and this will all change. It's supposed to rain. Well, 2 days ago it was just real sloppy and dreary. But it wasn't like a lot of rain. It's supposed to rain tonight, I think. Anyway, so if you never tried this whirly bee, give it a shot. This thing is perfect for panfish and for crappie. Ultralight setup. I'll let you take a look at it right here. Check that out. Man, that is perfect. It's got a little underspin. Hey, if you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate all the support. My name's Alan. I'm usually making some kind of a fishing video. Man, I've lost a lot of lures in here. Maybe I should jump down there and start looking for them. I'm looking down there now to see if I can see any. Nope. So I'm going to buzz this around and see if we can catch anything. Alright guys, we're hooked up. Ooh, check it out. There's a little bass hiding out. There he is, right there. Check that out. Not a very big guy, but he's still in there. Still worth a catch. Check that out. Super low water, guys. I'm gonna have to come back another time. Man, I fished this thing for a good hour, nothing doing. Changed up colors. Whew. All right, let's go check out another spot. All right, guys, spot number 2. Some good crappie in here. I was fishing over here the other day with my dad. We were catching some good pike. There we go. What? Something had it and he let it go. Weird. That was weird. Little sunfish, maybe? I see packs of bait fish swimming through. Yeah, this looks good in the water. Ooh, a fish came out and hammered. Did you see that? That was pretty cool. There's a little shell cracker, or what we would call green sunfish or a warmouth. Well, another one fired out there and hit it. Sheesh! Had a whole pack of fish following it there. Was she? Charlie Brewer wouldn't. She wasn't kidding when she said white and chartreuse was their most popular color. I got to visit with her at Crappie Fest this year in Lake Fork. There we go. There we go. Check that out. That's a nice little bass right there. It's so much fun, guys, to throw the ultralight stuff. I know everyone's like, big bass, big bass, big bass all the time, but you can have so much fun. Ooh, I got something decent there, boy, right off the whack. Smallmouth, maybe? Holy cow, a pike's trying to get him. There we go. Oh, that's a nice smallmouth. Check that out. Man, a pike was down there trying to get him when he was all struggling for it. Whew. That was cool right there. All right, guys, here we go for the release. That's a nice smallmouth right there. Ready? There you go. Good stuff. All right, guys, right in front of me. Look at this. That's a little warmouth or green sunfish. Check that out. Teeny dude. Check it out, guys. I forgot to turn the camera on, but there's a nice smallmouth. All right, there she goes. That's it, guys. That's all you need right there. That one, when it landed, I just let it sit there on the bottom, and then it got clocked. But it was more over towards the rocks over there to the left. Right in there. I just let it hit and sit. So much fun to fish. Look at all the minnows swimming by. Sheesh. Let's try over in this little pocket. Oh, look at that. I see a sunfish. It's dead right there floating. You see it? And there's a fish right below him. I wonder what happened to this dude. Snapper got him. All right, way out there, guys. We're on to something. It's a little largemouth. No crappie yet. But man, this is fun. Throwing this around. Holy cow. All right, guys, here's another excellent Charlie Brewer product, the Slider Company. This is a 1.5 inch grub, panfish grub, in like a Mardi Gras color. But I put a little bit of hair around it, like a little bit of almost like a hair jig. And I've got it on like a little inline spinner. And they sell those spinners there too, the little jig spinners. Check it out, looks good. So we'll zip this around and see if we can get something. There we go. There we go. You can see all the bait fish freaking out. You know you got something when they start jumping everywhere. Ooh. That is a big bluegill right there. Do I have my tweezers? Really? Really? I can't get them out? There we go. There he is right there. Perfect on this panfish grub. 20 minutes to dig those out of my pocket. Sheesh. All right, so there we go. So this one's catching fish. You don't have to crank it very fast either. That's why I like these jig spinners. They could just hang there. They're so light. And with the current swooshing around, you could just let it flutter there. Give something a really good chance to get a good look at it. There we go. Oh, this one's pulling drag. Holy cow. That's a nice largie. Let's go. That's a nice fish. Check that out. Man, that's nice right there. All right, he's gorging on minnows. Check that out. Let's get him back in there for the release. There it is, guys, right there. Such a cool bait. Just pitching it in. Just like I was saying, you just flutter it along. A lot of times you just kill it and they'll hit it. Check that out. Oh, I got sunglasses on so I can see it. You may not be able to see down in there. All right, let me go over the line. I mean the setup here and the line. Crappie Thunder from Lew's. Lew's Speed Spin 100. Fins, crappie braid, 4 pound. Fluoro leader, Sunline, 4 pounds. Little jig spinner. Generic jig head. Can't remember the weight. Little bit of hair on there that I put on there. And then 1.5 inch Slider Company grub. Just float it along, feather it. It's got a lot of vibration. This thing feels cool. What's really fun about throwing this light line is that when you catch even like that bluegill, it felt like a giant fish. And that bass is pushing it for this line, but it held firm. I just gotta watch out because there's all kinds of rocks down there. Ooh, see that? Something swooshed out and whacked at it. But it was too little of a fish. Oh, that's right. You can't see down in there because you don't have the polarized sunglasses on. Oh, well. Yeah, the slight line really makes it interesting. There I had a hit. I'm gonna burn it and see what happens right along that seam. Let me get over here. Rats. Too far over to the right. Oh well. I had that nose rod tip way down low. Oops. Looks like it's pulling to the right. I gotta adjust it just a bit. There we go. So you just twist the arm a little bit for the direction you want it to correct to. There we go. It can be tricky to cast this light of braid with the wind, so you got to kind of keep that in mind. I had a hit there. Dang. Oh, check this out. Part of somebody's mimic minnow. And a snail. I'll have to take that out of here. All right, guys. We're gonna see if we can get this bobber out of here. Ooh. Come on. So then I twist it. What? Are you kidding me? Come on. I may not be able to get this one. Sheesh. I can't get it caught in the, like twisted in the line. Let's see if we can get her now. There we go. Hey. Whew. There she is. Let's see if I can get that line out of there. Twist, twist. Nope, we're not gonna be able to get the line out of there. Well, we tried. When I twist her around, oh, I knocked it into the water. Ah, there we go. This, then we need to get the Northland tackle mimic minnow. And there we go. Picked up some garbage. Good stuff. Alright guys, thanks for hanging out with me as I was throwing these epic lures that I love to fish with. No, I'm not sponsored by anybody. If I'm fishing them, that means I like them and I truly believe in them. And I enjoy fishing the Slider Company products. You can see they catch fish. It's time for a sugar-free root beer. And a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. That sounds about right, doesn't it? One more cast through there. Oh, look at that, we're hooked up. I gotta say that a little more often, huh? Ooh, it's a pike, and I gotta be careful because this line is so frail. Let's see if I can convince him to get up here. Boy, multi-species day. Easy, fella, I'll get ya. Holy cow. Check that out. Here we go. Not a bad pike right there. Ready, buddy? There you go. Well, guys, what a way to wrap it up. Man, I caught smallmouth, largemouth, and a pike. Let's see if he frayed the line up. I had to play with the drag a little bit to help with that because, man, their teeth are so sharp. Look how thin this line is. Nope. Oh, yeah. A little bit right here. So I'll have to retie. Let me feel up here. Nope. All right. Not too shabby. Get out there and enjoy some summertime fishing. Break out the ultralight. It's so much fun because it makes you think you got a huge fish. These little crappie thunder poles are like 39 bucks or something. And what was weird is when I bought them, I bought one, but I got two of them. They must have had a sale or something going on. Buy one, get one free, but there were two in the box. So this one's like my little spinners and jig ones. My other one's got like the slip bobber on it. Anyway, there we go. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out with me. Until next time, I will see you then. Bye-bye. Now get out there and get your lures wet.